Okay, so today we're doing 4F using tree diagrams. So hopefully you remember seeing these in the past couple of years in Year 8 and Year 9. But pretty much tree diagrams, they can also be used to help list outcomes for multi-stage experiments. Now, multi-stage, that means more than one. And what it means is if you have more than one experiment, so you might have two choices. So you might choose, if you've got a box full of, socks, you might pick one sock and then you pick another sock. So there are two things there. Or what we were looking at a couple of days ago. So if you were to pick out, or if you were to flip a coin and then roll a dice, you can also use tree diagrams to help you. The probability of each outcome for the experiment is obtained by multiplying, it's very important, the branch probabilities. So to find the probability, you multiply across to see. So I'm just going to take you down here. Let's go to different colour. So this is a tree diagram with replacement, okay? So when you choose your first choice, you can then choose again from that same lot of people. So for this example, F and M, what it's actually showing is female and male, okay? I forgot what's the example for this one? I didn't write the first bit. So we've got a group of 2 males and 3 female workers, and they've got to complete some tasks. So you're trying to choose out of the females and males of who to complete a task. So you've got choice 1. So your first choice, okay, you can either choose a female or a male. This says that there are 3 females and there are 2 males. And all together, so when you add the females and males together, there are 5. So that's why the probability is a fifth, or over 5. Okay, so that's your first choice. And then your second choice, so you put your second choice over here. So you've got your second lot of branches. Okay, here. Because your first choice, if you choose a female, that's great. And then you need to choose another one. So again, your options are the same. You might want to choose a female or a male. And there are still 3 females to choose from and 2 to choose from. Okay. And again, so you've got to do the same lot of branches underneath, because you might choose a male first and then you need to choose again. And you might choose a male or a female. Okay. And so again, you've got 3 out of 5 of the people are females. So we need to fill in this box. We know that there are 2 males out of 5. So we can fill that in. Okay, this outcome bit, that tells you what you're choosing. So FF means that you're choosing a female and another female to do the task. This says you're going to choose a female first and then a male to do the second task. The next one doesn't give you a big box, but you're going to choose a male first and then a female. And the last one, you're going to choose a male and then another male. So, probability is, what's the probability? So for this first one, the 9 out of 25, that means if you're to choose a female and then another female, the chances of that happening is 9 out of 25. Okay, the chances of you choosing a female and then a male is 6 out of 25. And to do that, I'll use black. What they do is go 3 over 5, okay, because it's 3 out of 5 to get a female, and we can see it along this branch, 3 out of 5. And then you times the probability of getting a male, okay, which is 2 out of 5. So we've got 3/5 times 2/5, which gives us 6 over 25. Okay, the multiply is very important. So we'll fill out the next bit. So we've got a male and then a female. So the probability of a male is 2/5. And then we times the female, which is 3/5. So that gives us 6 over 25. Okay, and last one, male and then a male. So 2/5 first male, 2/5 second male, which would give you 4/25. Okay. Now, the next one, it's the same example. So we're still choosing out of females or males, but you've got to choose one and then choose another one. Let's go red. This one is without probability. Without replacement. Okay, so once you choose, let's say a female, okay, you can't choose that same female again. So it changes the probabilities a little bit. So this first tree diagram, okay, it's our first choice. So we haven't removed anybody yet. So you might choose a female or a male. To choose the female, we know that there are 3 females out of all 5 people. And the males, same as before, so there are still 2 males to choose from out of 5 people. Okay, so that stays the same. When you go to choose your next person, okay, so let's say we've gone along here. Oh, you can't really see now. We've chosen a female first, okay? So to choose another female, we can't choose that first one again. So that means instead of 3 females, we now only have 2 females to choose from, okay? Because we're not it's without replacement, so we can't choose that person again. So instead of 3 females, you've only got 2 to choose from. And instead of 5 people to choose from, because you've already chosen one person, the total of people to choose from is out of 4. Okay, so it's a little bit tricky. But we could also choose a male after choosing that first female. Okay, if we choose a female first, it doesn't change the number of males. We still have 2 males, so that's good. Okay, but we still only have a total of 4 people to choose from because we've taken away one of those females. Okay, so instead of 5 people, we've only got 4 people to choose from. Okay, so below, you might choose a male first. Then you can choose a female or a male second. So if you chose a male first and then another female, okay, so at this stage, there are no females that you can't choose because you've had a male first. So we still have our 3 females, but there's again only 4 people to choose from because you've just taken one of the males away. Okay, but underneath, if you were to choose a male after the first male, there was 2 males, okay? You've just chosen one of them, so you only have 1 left to choose from, and you've only got a total of 4 people. Okay, so you're going to have female, male is the outcome for that one. The outcome for this one is male and then female. The outcome for this one is male and then male. Okay, and for the probabilities here, again, you go across. So let me get my black out again. So for this one, we're trying to find, the probability of getting a female and then a male. So you need to go along your branches. So along here, which is 3/5, times, to get a male, the probability is 2/4. Okay, which equals 6/20. Okay, simplify that though, and it's 3/10. Okay, and you keep going. I'm going to get stuck into some actual examples to help you with your textbook questions. Okay, so a bag contains 4 blue and 3 white marbles, and 2 marbles are selected without replacement. 2 marbles. Okay, without replacement, that's a very important one too. So before, without replacement, we're looking at this sort of trickier one. Okay. Okay. So, this one, A, okay, it says draw a tree diagram showing all outcomes and probabilities. Okay, so we're choosing 2 marbles. So first, this is our first choice, okay? Choice 1. And we will get either a blue or a white marble. Okay, and then we have to choose again because it says we're choosing 2 marbles here. Okay, and then the choice again is going to be either a blue marble or a white marble. Okay, you have to do it here both times. Okay, remember you've always got to write your outcomes and your probabilities. There is a fair bit more working out doing a tree diagram, but you get a lot more information ready to pull to answer your questions. So what we need to do is write our probabilities along the branches. So for choice 1, the probability of getting a blue marble, well, we've got 5 blue out of how many marbles altogether? Well, if we add 5 and then the 3 white, we've actually got 8 marbles altogether. Okay, so to get a white, we've got 3 white marbles out of 8. Okay, so that's good. The next choice, okay, so choice 2, the probability of getting a blue, so we're doing this blue, okay. However, because it's along this line, we've already chosen a blue previously, okay, and we haven't put it back into the bag. So instead of 5 blue, we've only got 4 blue marbles to choose now, and we've only got 7 marbles in total because we've just taken that blue one out beforehand. Okay, now with the white one, we've still got our 3 white marbles because we took out a blue before, but because we took out the blue before, we only have a total of 7 marbles left. And the next one, we've got, if you choose a blue marble after a white one, okay, you've still got all 5 of your blue, but you've only got 7 in total, 7 marbles. And if you were to choose a white marble after choosing a marble already, the white one, you only have 2 left instead of 3 out of 7. Okay, that's the hardest bit. Outcomes, okay, so you might get a blue and then another blue, you could get a blue and then a white, you could get a white and then a blue, or you get a white and then a white. Probabilities over here. So to get a blue first, it was a 5/8, and then you times by getting the next blue, which was 4/7. Okay, so that is 20/56. What does that simplify to? 5/14. You guys can just pop that in your calculator, and that'll do that for you. Okay, so the probability of choosing a blue marble and then another blue marble is 5/14. Next one, okay, we're choosing a blue first, which is that 5/8. And then to get a white, the probability of the white is 3/7. Okay, which is going to be 15/56, which stays like that. Okay, next one, okay, white first. So white, we've got 3/8 times getting a blue. Okay, so it's 5/7, which is 15/56. And a white, so the white first again is 3/8, and then getting another white is 2/7. 6/56, which is equivalent to 3/28. Now, here's another extra little tip. To make sure that you've done it all correctly, if you add all of these probabilities, so on your calculator, put these probabilities and add them all together, it should equal 1. That's how you know you've got them all correct. Okay, so you can always try that. So questions B, find the probability of a blue marble, oops, that was bad, followed by a white marble. Okay, so blue and then white, so obviously that's this one, blue and then white, and the probability is 15/56, so that's good. See how we've already done the work, it's just a matter of looking at your work. The probability of selecting 2 blue marbles. Okay, 2 blue marbles is this, and that is 5/14. Okay, exactly 1 blue marble. Now this one, let me just change my pen, it might go yellow. Exactly 1 blue marble. So see how this outcome has exactly 1 blue, and so does this one. It only has 1 blue as well. Okay, so there are 2 ways that you could get exactly 1 blue. So what you need to do is add both of those probabilities together. Okay, so you've got to go 15 over 56 plus 15 over 56. Which will equal 30 over 56, which simplifies to 15 over 32. Okay. What does C say? If the experiment is repeated with replacement, find the answers to each question. So that would be going back over, except you would change all of these because we haven't replaced, but we don't need to do that. See how you go. I'm going to put some other YouTube clips up as well to help you. Yeah, let me know if you've got any questions.